Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sure it's had an impact on you, similar to Sleep No More has had on me.
I mean, look, I was excited about it. I love these movies.
And it's years in the making, right, Cam?
I think the last one came out in 2017. It's James Gunn's last movie with Marvel before he goes and runs DC. Dan?
That's a huge deal.
Can you explain the movie just real quick before I do? What do you think happens in it?
You know, I've been thinking about this, about what it could be, and I have no idea, because all I know it's spaceships and there's a little fox that's running around.
Okay, so if you had to guess, what is it?
No, it's...
Well, no, hang on, let him finish. If you had to guess what the movie was about, tell me. You have to whip up a guess. You can't say, I don't know, or...
So I would assume that there's some sort of alien attacking a world where Chris Pratt is.
Okay.
And Chris Pratt and the what is he?
You go ahead. Whatever your
the
instinct
fox,
is.
Chris
the
Pratt and the fox have to defend it.
Okay. I mean,
and they're guarding their galaxy.
They are guarding their galaxy. You're not wrong. I mean, the thing is, you're not crazy far off.
I don't know how much different it could be. Like, what else could the movie be about?
That's pretty much what it's about. But,
sorry, Sam.
I'm kind of torn because on one hand, you're upsetting Zach. On one hand, I really enjoyed the movie. Okay. And there were several parts during it that I cried at.
Shut up, Cameron.
Cried?
Well, it's the last one, right?
It is the last. Well, it's the last of this, of the Guardians movies. But I cried, and I know Dan would judge me for that.
I wouldn't judge you as long as you tell me what happened. You're crying right now. I can see you getting teary-eyed.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm not. I'm trying to carefully step through this so I'm not spoiling the movie for other people.
Yeah, but I would
excuse yourself.
Samantha, by the way, who's shooting this, wants to see it. She's a real fan, and you're afraid to spoil because you have respect and morals.
That's right. So here's why I'm torn. It was really good. It moved me in a lot of ways. However, I can't tell if that's because the movie was good and the script was good, or because terrible things happened to animals in the movie.
Oh, what?
And that, they're all fake animals.
The fox dies.
I can't tell you, but there's really bad things that happen to the animals. And they're all like tiny little eyes crying. And I can't tell if that means it was a good movie, or do I just feel manipulated? Because how else are you going to feel?
Anybody killing animals.
You know what I mean?
I feel like they made a bad movie and they're like, this movie sucks. What can we do to get...
And they threw in a bunch of that stuff.
Let's kill the animals.
See, that's what I'm saying. I can't tell if I enjoyed it in the sense that I enjoy these movies, or if I was just so emotionally affected by it, because how could you not be?
Was the killing of the animals vital to the telling of the story?
In the particular way that they presented it, yes. It adds a lot of background to a character or two and why they're motivated to do what they do. So in that sense, sure. But I just felt kind of afterwards, I felt kind of weird and kind of dirty, if that makes sense.
It's because you're crying over animated animals, or...
It
is sad. It is sad. I'd rather cry over an animated animal than a real person.
I agree. So I couldn't tell, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell why...
It's weird.
Which way my needle pointed.
I kept seeing clips on TikTok. My For You page was giving me pieces from the premiere, and a couple of the actresses were like, "You're gonna cry, you're gonna cry, you're gonna cry," and the carpet interviewers were like, "Oh, you're gonna cry because it's the last one," and she was being coy about it. And I saw this clip 2 or 3 times. Nah, it's because they're killing animals. That's dark.
I mean, it is. There's some dark stuff in there.
So not for children. What is this thing rated?
PG-13.
Okay, appropriate.
Where would you rank it in the list of other movies?
I mean, that's where I'm debating. I want to say really high.
How many Guardians of the Galaxy movies have there been?
This is the third one.
This is the third one?
Yeah.
So where would you rank it?
The first one I think is the best still. I would rank this second. But in terms of all the Marvel movies in general, it's pretty high up there, I think. But again, I can't tell if that's because I was just sad because animals were in it being harmed, or if I really thought the story was that good.
I gotta watch this.
Was it an eerie mood amongst the entire theater when it was over, or is it just you?
No, it was a packed theater. There were a lot of tears shed.
Really?
Yeah.
You could feel that.
You could. Dan should go. You should go.
No.
Come on.
No way.
Go see it with me again.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
And if it's a spoiler, let me know.
Okay.
Did they defend their galaxy?
They defended the galaxy.
It's good.
Yeah.
Right. So, Mr. Grimace
Spoiler
in the chat. What?
They defended the galaxy.
Oh. Mr. Grimace says my grade on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is an AA minus. He says the movie kicked me in the feels.
How was Chris Pratt? Was he good?
Chris Pratt actually was really good. And you know what the crazy thing was? I got up to go to the bathroom, and as I was walking back, I heard one of the other movies playing in the theater. It was the Super Mario Brothers movie. And then I walked back into Guardians, and I was just thinking, God, Chris Pratt is so goddamn rich.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, brother.
Yeah.
That's insane. He has the two biggest movies in the box office right now at the same time.
And here's the deal. You got to thank Amy Poehler. Like, honestly, who would Chris Pratt be without that show? Parks and Rec.
Yeah, but also
changed his life.
you have to think whoever cast him and believed that he could be anything more than a guy on a sitcom. You know what I mean?
But he presented it. Wasn't he an action star? Isn't he in like one of those... Isn't he in like a series, like an action TV series?
Now, many years
Jurassic
after
World.
Parks and Rec, Jurassic Park movie.
Killing it. Oh my God.
Vin Diesel's in this Guardians of the Galaxy movie?
Yeah, he's Groot.
Plays Groot.
I'm Groot. Oh, wow.
Takes him like 5 seconds to record a whole movie's worth of dialogue, probably.
And he's still making 7 figures. Racks.
I don't know who Sean Gunn is, but it looks like Sam Smith.
It's James Gunn's brother.
We should really talk about the fact that the director and the creative behind this movie and a bunch of other Marvel movies is going to DC.
He is.
Like, this is going to be the lifeblood that DC has desperately needed. I mean, I thought the Batman movie with, Robert Pattinson was good, but like, it needed.
Very exciting.
I need more.
He seems like a cool guy.
Yeah, really
But
talented
he
guy.
also makes movies with animals dying, so
If it was vital to the story, Cameron,
I can't tell.
What are you
I'll have
gonna
to
do?
watch it again. I'll have to watch it again.
have you seen the actual cartoons for Guardians of the Galaxy, like the strips, right? Because it's based off of the comics. Sorry,
Oh, you mean I've seen some of that stuff.
does the story align?
I don't think so. I think it's separate from that. This particular one, at least.
Do you want, as a fan, for the stories to align with the comics?
I don't care.
You don't.
No.
Interesting. Damn.
No, I don't care.
In the simplest of terms, can you guys explain the difference between Marvel and DC to me? Because to me, it's all the same thing.
It's like the difference between NBC and ABC. They both do shows. They both do movies. In this case, they both do comic books. They're just different companies that own different characters.
So is there crossover?
There has been in the past. There may be in the future. There's not a ton of it currently.
DC is like Batman and Superman.
Yeah, Batman,
Wonder
Superman,
Woman.
The Flash, Wonder Woman. Marvel's like Iron Man, Captain America,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
I think they should just come together and make one big universe.
Maybe. They might.
Look at you, Dan.
They might down the road.
Clearly an expert in the field.
They're going to run out of ideas soon enough. They can't keep making the same movie over and over, so you got to start mixing and matching.
There's a ton of stuff to pull from. They'll be fine.
Dude, they more than fine.
There's no way you
That's
watch-
why they buy the depth of library and creative that's attached to both those universes.
But they're all the same thing. Not that I've seen them, but how can they be so different? It's just a bunch of superheroes saving the world.
Oh, dude, it is.
It just depends. I mean, sometimes they make the exact same movie. That does happen.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Cameron, worth seeing, yay or nay?
Yeah, for sure. We're seeing.
Even though you probably will cry.
Yeah, you'll bring the tissues
I'm going to go.
and a puke bucket just in case.
Really?
Well, just in case.
The puke bucket.
Yeah, there's a couple things in there.
In the arms of an angel.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not going to play that, but I was going to play this one. Famous
come on.
to a whole new generation, courtesy of Guardians of the Galaxy. The raccoon. He does a whole dance, and they all dance to this.
You know who I was
Zoe
thinking of?
Saldana's in it.
Yeah.
I was
Great
thinking
movie.
of who's that kid? That little Sly Fox. Was that a game when we were younger?
Star Fox.
Star Fox.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty close.
Star Fox.
Pretty close.
A
You're probably
raccoon to Star Fox?
Yeah, very similar.
You,
If you think about
you
it.
know Star Fox? That was
Star Fox ruled.
yeah. You wouldn't get it.
No. Thank you for the review. I will see Guardians of the Galaxy because of
Go
you.
see it. Go see it.